Can y'all hear me? I want to know. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Press one. Um, Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming over here today. We definitely have an update. Y'all have been so busy with my schoolwork, but we are tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week, we'll be back, full time on YouTube. I want to thank my professor. We have been doing really, really good. We still have an A, really, really good. So what we're going to do is do a schedule. So I already got my schedule book for the show, what episodes we want to do, and I appreciate y'all for being here for that. We was very, very heavy on that on the show, and also an update. So I'm going to get a place, but I'm on a payment plan right now to pay the balance off for the other apartment that I had. The other apartment that I had, they they charged me because they said I didn't put a 60-day notice in. So I supposed to talk to the manager, the property manager, but they said they probably won't deduct it off. I'm like, but listen, I completed the lease. Why do I have to pay $4,000 for a fee because I didn't give you a 60-day notice? I completed the lease anyway. So that's all that bull crap. So I was like, before I get on the payment plan, I'm gonna talk to the manager either tomorrow, so I'll be able to get a place and all that good stuff. Moving in with somebody so we can both get on the lease. So that's that situation. Kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do that and just be patient, and all that good stuff. And I said, let me come on here and talk to y'all. I gotta go. I'm going to my therapist today. We got a therapy appointment today, so I'm doing that. Um, yeah, that's the money grab they have. Yeah, they talking about 60 day. I'm like, what? Like Texas is a problem. Even though I love that apartment in Texas, it was really good. I stayed there for like years and years and years, years and years. But I just don't like it that you have to put like a 60-day notice in there. But anyway, but we're doing really good with that. So we're going to be very, very heavy on the show, doing a show, putting out more episodes and all that good stuff, and more shorts and all that good stuff. So just in case if you don't see me doing live, you're like, where's Wiley at? Make sure you check the shorts and my Instagram and my reels and stuff. Also, we got a email, a DM for somebody. And listen, I'm not trying to get in no lawsuit or anything, but we did get a DM. Uh, Let me see if I can read it. I'm not going to say the person name because it's just going to bring up more drama. Let me go to my DM. Did they DM me today? That was yesterday. So apparently, I had made a post about this individual, and it was a very nasty post, right? They was in some drama. So their team reached out to me and they said, "Hey, Marquise, I hope you're doing well. I manage blah blah anonymous, and I wanted to reach out about a post on your page referring an incident involving him. That situation have since been fully resolved. The parties involved have retracted their original statements and issued a formal apology to Anonymous. It was a misunderstanding from a while back and it's since been cleared up on all sides. The post is still surfacing when people search his name, which is unfortunately affecting his personal brand. Even though the matter is closed, would you be able to take it down? I really appreciate you considering this. Thank you so much." And of course, that was really nice. And I said, let me take it down. Now, mind you, these posts that are coming up is posts that I've been doing on my website and I've been posting on YouTube, maybe on my Instagram, everywhere for like years. Like I would say about 3, 4 years ago. And of course, people reached out and I said, okay, I will delete the post. I did that. I said, let me go ahead and delete it. And I went on and I deleted the post. But yeah, all of this stuff. Yeah, it was concerning a photographer. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say the photographer name. I'm gonna just say it's concerning a photographer. He was in some mess, and apparently the people, I guess, recanted, or a check was cashed, or a check was, some money was paid, some hush money was paid, and I didn't want Wiley to delete the post, and we did exactly that. Um, it did exactly that. So yeah, so I just told y'all the update about the place stuff. So I'm assuming I really want to be in my own place by the fall because I'm gonna get on a payment plan just to pay the balance off. If they don't let me take off the 4,000, I just get on a payment plan. So by the time November, or January get here, I'll probably be able to get into my own place because I'll just go ahead and just pay it, even though I really don't think I deserve to have to pay it because I paid the rent until the lease actually end. But Texas do some stupid stuff, and I'm just so tired of that. These stupid rules saying you got to put a 60-day notice. Like what the world? 60-day notice? Even though I should have did the 60-day notice, I didn't do it because I thought I was to be able to pay. I thought I would be able to like renew my lease and stay, but apparently I couldn't afford it. Just the fact I didn't really make that much, and I didn't know anything about rental assistance. Now, as I do more research, they have like programs to help you do rental assistance. And I didn't know anything about that. I really wasn't in a strong mental space to even do that investigation to research to do the rental assistance stuff. So that's just all that good stuff. But yes, I will be able to come on the live next week. We'll be able to do some stuff. Going through some things, but I'm gonna just keep it to myself and give it to the Lord. Because if you give it to YouTube, I ain't got time for these trolls to be talking and dragging me and all that. I don't have time for all that type of stuff. Not at all. I don't have time for all that type of stuff. I probably would do a members only, and I could talk to my members about it. But I probably won't even do that. I just stick to the book club because the trolls are just they'll be saying stuff, and it's a lot of folks that will probably do some content, and ain't nobody got time for all that type of drama, okay? Because already, you got one particular person that's a stalker. Now they trying to stalk me, and they've been stalking around Wiggins, and around Wiggins got the restraining order, and they already been spreading rumors about Wiley DMing folks about me, and I'm like, why the were they worried about me? Leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. Listen, when I tell you, I just been, focusing on my show, I mean, and some ideas that I have, focusing on my schoolwork, trying to graduate, and really trying to better myself, and all that good stuff. But before I get up out of here, I was watching Kiki Parma podcast with Oprah Winfrey, and when I tell you Oprah Winfrey did an amazing podcast, she shared something on that podcast. She said that life starts at 44. And I was like, oh, wow. So I'm still kind of young because I'm 35. I'll be 36 November 11th. But anyway, she said life starts at 44. So I appreciate that her saying that. And if that is true, by the time I'm 44, if when I'm going to stay on the course, I would be graduating from law school. Let me make sure in 44. Yeah, at 44, I should be at least graduate from law school if I'm not at 44 anyway. But she had said that in the podcast, and then she said she believed in the Lord, and I know the Lord opened up doors, and He just did some amazing stuff about me, and that's just amazing. And then also, I want to talk to y'all really quickly once I was watching that podcast, I mean, Kiki Palmer did an amazing job. Oprah did an amazing job on the podcast, and she was dropping some gems or some books to read. Now, Oprah, I'm gonna share this. Okay, let me not be mean, but I'm gonna share this. The books that Oprah, maybe because I'm not at that reading level or intelligence level, but most of the books that Oprah be saying to read is boring to me. I'm sorry, maybe because I'm more so like pro-black, I'm more so like autobiographies, I'm more so like now I'm reading this gay book about this guy. He in college and he joined he works with the NAACP and he's gay. He's a down low gay. So I've been reading that. So I'm just trying to see like, she was saying some books to read. Most of the stuff we just don't have the same taste in books. We just don't have the same taste in books. Like I'm just be 100% real when it comes to stuff like that. I see you in here. Open books are for old white women. Old white women. And let me share this, you guys. Let me just tell you a testimony. Thank you, Natasha, that you're here. Let me just do a testimony. So Natasha sent me a DM at that same Walmart that I went to a couple years ago. Y'all remember what happened at the Walmart when the crash out happened? Somebody got pow at that same Walmart. And Natasha said God had your back. At that same Walmart on Boulder Highway in Las Vegas, somebody got pow at the Walmart. And so I didn't even know that happened. But when she sent it to me, I said, Lord, thank you because He brought me through that situation. No harm, no foul, and all of that. And it literally changed my life for the better. So when she sent me that, I said, oh my gosh, that could have been me. That literally could have been me. If it wasn't for the grace of God and for God's protections and for the prayers of my grandmother and for the prayers of the saints, I literally wouldn't have made it. And I made it. And I thank God, literally thank God for that. And shout out to my attorney for that. I was just reading the documents. It was 78 days. Let me make sure. Let me double check. I was in jail for literally for 70. Did he send it to me? Because he sent it to me. 78 days. And so, when I go to these employers, they be wanting to see these court documents. And so I was sending it over to this employer. And in this employer, let me see. Let me actually get the thing. I think it was 78 days. What page did he want me? Let me go back to that page. Page 4. Let me go back to page 4. Because it tell you the days, how many days I've been in jail. Page 4. Wait, I thought it tell you the days. Hold on. Oh, no. Let me go scroll back up. I think it was 78 days. Yeah, it was 78 days. Ooh. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. And yeah, so shout out to you to the person I'm gonna be trying to interview. I'm gonna try to get him on my show. I was actually locked up with him and I read his book, so I'm gonna try to get him actually on my show. And so we can chit chat because I was reading his book called Bar None. Really, really a good book. It's about Chicago crime, drug dealing, and all that. So I'm gonna try to get him actually on my show and stuff. But yeah, also, y'all send me some topics y'all want me to talk about so we can just definitely dive into it. My schoolwork is going incredibly well. Um, I just got through doing a PowerPoint. This will be my first PowerPoint that I have to record and talk about the project. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm gonna do it, even though I've been doing it. And also, I'll be getting a haircut tomorrow. So we will come on camera. I'm gonna just come on camera and chit chat with y'all. And also, my class reunion. I don't know if I'm gonna go. My class reunion is on Sunday. I really, really don't want to go. But it's actually on Sunday, and everybody is coming to town. Everybody's coming to town. We got people from '08, '07, '06, '05, '12. I mean, 12, 2013. It's like so many classes that they're doing because they're doing something huge, in Chicago, for Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville, and a lot of other high schools. They are doing like all class reunions. And so they're going to have like barbecue, drinks, tent, music, and all that good stuff. And I may go, I may not go, because it may be too hot. I don't know, but that is definitely going on. I RSVP just in case if I change my mind to go. I would definitely chit out and chit chat and stuff. But I would love to see some of my old classmates in person. Some of them are married. A lot of them married, got children, and all that good stuff. Um, the Pack sister, shout out to them. I remember them, and she looked totally different. And I gotta see if Ariana Blevins, I gotta see if she's gonna go, but she's thick. Yeah, she's married, but she's a thick white girl. She's a beautiful white woman. She like all that my high school does all. Yeah, it was really fun. So I'm thinking about going. I'm really really thinking about. I'm gonna get a haircut. Thinking about going because my main focus is getting back into church. You know what I'm saying? My main focus is getting back into church and all that good stuff. So I give me a good church outfit. I got to give me some new church pants, and it's expensive because I'm all huge and stuff. Because apparently, when I went to a job interview, I sat down in a chair, and I must have sat down in the chair wrong, and it ripped the pants thing. It ripped it. So I'm gonna have to go and give me another pair of pants and stuff like that. They say you should go on Mexican, and I might go live too. I may go live. I may go live and let y'all see the people. I'm gonna be so nervous. I'm gonna be super, super nervous. Oh my god, super, super nervous. And I hope I don't see old girl that I called her that I call her fat. Uh, no, that I called her B word. That was like, man, that was years. I don't even think she remember that. And I won't even remember her if she come up to me and say, "Hey, Wiley, you remember me?" And I politely will say no. I don't know if she's gonna be there, but yeah, it's a lot of people that I'm gonna that said they going. It's like 200 people said they RSVP, and that's what the guy was saying. So yeah, you just never know. Yeah, and I might go live and chit chat with the people. It's just like the thing, like people like when you go and meet your old classmates, so like, because it's been like 2009 is when I graduated, and now it's like I didn't even know like time moved by super, super fast. And for it to be like a military academy, it's like I missed some of the military the instructors. There was one instructor, we used to call him Sergeant V. So they posted him in the group. They posted him in the Facebook group. And so when they posted him in the Facebook group, um, they literally said that he's a Trump supporter. So my mind went back to when we was in class. We was in his class, JROTC class. And we were talking about immigration and the Hispanics there. He's Hispanic, by the way. Anyway, I was saying, like, you need to come to this country legally. Now, mind you, this is before President Trump, this is before all of that. And I said, you need to come to this country legally. So the Hispanics and they was mad. They're like, what about your people? I said, my people, African people, we did not come in this country. We were stolen here and we was already here and we were stolen and brought on ships and chains to this country. And Sergeant V was like, Wiley is right, Wiley is right. And the Mexicans, they wanted to beat my tail. I hope they'll remember that, but they wanted to beat my tail because I said some stuff. I'm not gonna repeat what I said. Because I used to egg on some stuff. It was a term, and it's a disrespectful term that you describe Hispanic people. I'm not gonna repeat the term, but it's a disrespectful term. And I said to one of the Hispanic girls, and she said, "I'm gonna tell my brothers we gonna beat you up." And I called the term again. So when we got out of school, when I tell you I ran to that train station, I'm gonna have to show y'all when I go in Chicago when I'm in that area. I'm gonna have to show y'all the area. I mean, when I tell you I ran from Brownsville all the way to 35th and the Green Line, ran on there, hurried up, got on that train because child, she tried her brothers or whoever, they was trying to beat me up because I said a very disrespectful term I did, and I was wrong, and I apologize for her for saying that. No, I don't have the. Somebody said congratulations on the apartment. I don't have the apartment yet. I don't have it yet. It's a goal. It's a goal to get it. um, we said was what, but anyway. But yes, y'all, the medicine is good. I'm gonna talk to them because I've been eating like one meal a day, and I want to know, is that healthy? Is that healthy, you guys, to eat one meal a day? I want to know, is that healthy to eat one meal a day? But I've been eating like one meal a day. And I also want to thank y'all for sending a cash app. One of my producers sent a cash app, and she been getting dragged on the internet, and people be dragging this girl, and I don't like it that they be dragging her, be saying stuff about her, because I like her. She be tagging me in posts, and I just read the post, and I be like, it's just really something, because she's a good supporter, and she works really good. She works really good. She's just an awesome supporter, like. But of course, she be getting dragged on the internet, and people be saying all type of stuff. Oh, about her. And I could come off the porch and windmill for her, but She is handling her own right now. No shade. Like shout out to that sister. She is literally handling her own when it comes to stuff like that. They say you should do intermittent fasting first meal and noon last meal at 7. Yeah, I've been doing 1 meal a day. 1 meal a day. And so if I do my schoolwork, oh, let me say this. Oh, I'm so glad I just said something. Let me say this real quick. Wait, can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Let me see. Okay, let me save that. Okay. Good evening. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. I love y'all for y'all support. Um, all that good stuff. But yeah, y'all. Ooh, y'all let me know what y'all wanted to talk about, and I'll dive into it. Nolan Wells, I will do it. I will talk about that. And I really feel bad for his family. I feel bad. That just made me just want to cry. You know, some when your child just he was a beautiful young man, talented. He had a two-parent household. I do believe those white boys know what happened to him. I believe they know something. Um, I'm not anti Ben Crump. I feel like Ben Crump does an amazing job getting civil money for settlements for the families. He's very, very good. I feel bad for him, for knowing family. The mother's grieving, and also while she grieving, she have to let the media know. Also, I will talk about Cam Newton layoff. I will talk about that as well. About the ESPN really well. I was on Threads and people was like, we need to start our own network. We need to start our own network. I said, guys, you say that, that's expensive. I will never forget it that they had a network called the Black News Channel. And it was the Jaguars owner. He put millions of dollars into the Black News Channel. That didn't even last 1 year. It took a lot of capital to have a channel like that. And then also we're dealing with a society, ESPN, what deals is worth billions of dollars, and they have all these contracts with sports. And so if you don't have the contracts with the sports agencies, with NBA, NFL, hockey, soccer, uh, you're gonna fail. But I'm not shocked that ESPN is laying people off because ESPN make a lot of money on their cable because they get subscription fees every time your cable bill. You're probably paying $6 or $7 to ESPN, even if you watch it or don't watch it. Cable, they have a deal where they get $7 per subscriber. So when um, when people start cutting the cord, now people are not watching ESPN like they were watching back in the day because they're cutting the cord, and they are literally they're literally want to make ESPN just a streaming channel. So I'm not shocked that Cam Newton and the other people got laid off. I'm not shocked and surprised. They should have seen that coming. I'm not shocked that that happened. Um, but we will do like a deep dive, and I will have get some people to talk about it. But one shop, yes. But yes, thank y'all so very much for tuning in and coming through. Um, really, really good. I want to say shout out to that lady that was on Kai Sanat platform. She was doing puzzles, and he gave her money to get her teeth fixed. I was following her on Instagram. So just shout out to her. Hey y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Hey to everybody in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we'll be back full time, pressing the gas, pressing the gas over here and chit chat with y'all about do this, y'all, um, and all that. And so, yeah, just keep me in your prayers. I will. I've been reading the Word, reading my Bible more, and really, really good. But I will share this. I don't know if it's like an attack on my mind, but I had a dream. And I don't even know if I want to share this dream, but I'm going to share it. So I was literally dreaming that I was at this I don't know if it's like a bathhouse, but it was like a sex house. It was women and it was also men, and everybody was just having all this sex. Like everybody was having all this sex. And it was just it was to the point that I was like shocked because I never seen that many naked women before in my life. Like I was like caught off guard. I was like, oh wow, I was shocked. Like I was like, oh, like it was just different women. Like it was just I was literally like, like I was lost for words. I was literally lost for words. And I'm like, why is I'm dreaming? I was literally like, I was literally like lost for words. And I'm like, is this like a bathhouse for women? Anyway, I was literally like, honest to God, like I was literally like, whoa, like all of these women in there. Anyway, oh Lord. But I was really, they said, here we go. I'm just telling you, yeah, that's what that was all about. So it was in a dream. I don't know why I was hearing about that. But nevertheless, wait a minute. I gotta go to start my appointment. Dad, where is it at? Still celibate. Yes, I'm still celibate. That's probably it because I'm still celibate. Yeah, I'm still celibate. So I can do my therapy session. I'm not going to do it publicly. I'm going to keep that private because we really talk about a lot of private things. And I'm not about to get my detractors nothing to talk about and to like dive in. But yeah, it was, because, they'll be trying to like drag me on the internet and all that good stuff. And I'm not about to give it, well, Wiley said, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to let that happen because I'm not going to play those games. Because then they'll be like, well, Wiley said this on his channel and blah, blah, blah. And you think these people don't be watching? They be watching. Because back in the day, I used to just share everything just on top of my head, and they'd use that against you. And I was like, let me not do that. Well, that's Melissa. That's so old. You better not be on them app tricking them boys with the fake pics you used to do. That was way, way back in the day. Those she talked about when I was on Jack. That's like way, way back in the day. When I tell you that's a long time ago, I don't even have like Jack or A or any of those apps that I had. That was so long ago. But and that's in my book too that I'm writing. We're talking about that, and yeah, yeah. And I was a pro at that. I was literally a pro at that. And then people use that to weaponize some stuff. And yeah. Did I watch any movies lately? Yes. I'm gonna share this really quickly. It was one movie that I did watch, the Chloe Bailey movie. I watched that and I kept watching. She is so gorgeous. I want to marry that woman. She is thick and she like a nerd. So I was watching that. Then I was watching this other movie with Jamie Foxx. Um, the Jamie Foxx movie when he was playing that homeless man. And remind me to just dive into that more. 'Cause I got to start this appointment. I got to start this appointment. Start at in 1 minute. And it was on Skid Row. And when I tell you, I cried. Like I had memories of when I was like on Skid Row, like in Vegas with all the homeless people. And I was like, they captured that really, really good. They captured that really, really good. But we'll talk more about that. Yeah. All right, y'all. Gotta start this appointment. And I'm gonna come back. I'll probably come back when I get back where I'm at. So here. Go to think we love you too. Oh, I look so rough. I gotta get this haircut. And y'all make sure y'all donate because I gotta give me some church clothes. I gotta get me some church pants. Cause I gotta get back into church. I'm sorry, I missed it. I miss being in the choir. I miss being on the praise team. I miss everything about church. So y'all make sure y'all donate for that, okay? Thank y'all so very much. Oh, okay. Did I? It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, cause Sunday service is coming up. That's probably why I won't go to the my family school reunion. Um, cause church matters. I can always make up and go to some go to next year, the year after. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. This was fun, but yeah, we've been watching some good movies. I'm waiting on her to start. Because I missed last week because I overslept. Because they changed the schedule. It used to be Fridays, but now it's actually Thursday. Okie dokie. A Toxic Love Story. That's on Netflix? Okay. That just popped up on my. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight. Are you catching up on Zeus? Wait, is today Thursday? Sure. Okay, today Thursday. Okay, let me click on it again. All right. Did we do it this way? Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. You do this way. Let me start this appointment. What? I'm gonna click on it.